Why, hello everyone, and welcome to another Wacky Wednesday with AK Lone Wolf. We just had the handy with our good friend Aloysius, and so I am glad you're here to join us on some more Pentiment. Point and click adventure. We're in medieval times, currently in 1525, June the 23rd of Sext. That's SEXT, kind of like sexting. Uh, yeah, only the Pentiment stream may pass. You got it. Samurai, you get a good boy point. So we're gonna continue on. Gosh, what were we trying to do? We had just found the handwriting of the person who was sending us naughty letters back in the first chapter when we were trying to solve the murder. Welcome, NC Silicon Soul. Let's see what Miss Illuminata. Can you tell us something we don't know? God bless you. Okay, well, fine. All right, and here's our young ward. Eye break. All right, fine. You know what? I'll eye break. I'll sip on my coffee. Thank you, Sergeant T. Nubbles. I will enjoy this eye break, and I'll just sit here and look up my screen, look up my wall, and my beaver, and a skull on a stick, an axe, some firearms, a couple longbows and bows, all sorts of fun things. Some sealskin slippers with some wolf and rabbit lining. All fun stuff. Oh, okay, we're back. Yeah, come on. So let's go off to the scriptorium. Ooh, Zadina. Oh. All right, anything else we can glean here? No. All right, well, let's Intelliwasp. Welcome. You have been summoned by the one, the only, the Night Owl. Excellent. That was a one mighty re of Aloysius driving. Yeah, his victory screech. You know, 'cause he loves that. He gets a kick every time that thing goes off and it's not his stream. He's laughing his ass off. You can guarantee it. And that's why I don't bother changing it, because I just know he's gonna be sitting there laughing, and it's gonna come up. He might watch one of the VODs and hear his mighty screech and just be like, "Hey, that's me. That's me, and I like it. That's pretty funny." And so it's worth it. It's worth it. Totally worth it. All right, super sleuthing. We gave this cat a sausage last week. He's pretty fucking happy. Look how happy that cat is. I mean, you give a cat a sausage and he's your best friend for life. That's the rules. So if anyone has any hopes or dreams about getting a cat to be your best friend, we better pet Mirabellus. Give him a sausage. He'll be your friend. Ah, yes. Pet the doggo. All right. Don't bark at me. I already pet you. Guess we'll go to the lower abbey. Shit. All doggos deserve pets to some degree. There are certain spicy doggos that don't. Well, sausage gravy's your problem. Not all cats like gravy. Oh, we can go to the convent. As you'll know, we've been kicked out of the convent multiple times. Ah, Lisbeth. Hey, Lisbeth, remember last time? God bless you, Master Mailer. God bless you, Sister Lisbeth. Is working for Mother Illuminata very different from working for Mother Cecilia? My duty remains to the same, regardless of who the prioress is. Yeah, man, the Sims Medieval looks different from what I remembered. You were Mother Cecilia's assistant for so long. Didn't you want to become prioress? I'm curious. I am happy in my position, Master Mailer. You weren't jealous at all? Jealous does not befit a Benedictine. I have renounced that sin. As long as I may serve my God, I willingly serve in any position the prioress would ask. May it bring glory to God. I must return to my duties. God bless you, Master Mailer. And you, sister. Damn it. Damn it. I feel like I missed a dialogue tree there, somehow. I borked it up. Damn it, boy. You should have helped me out here. You totally messed me up here. Every time. Now I'm gonna huff away. So, I think 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for good measure, 12. Yeah, I think there's an achievement for sniffing as many flowers as you could, so I gave them all a good sniff for good measure. I'm just over here like, flowers. Fucking Sister Gertrude over here is just like, Christ, look at that man. God bless you, Andreas. Welcome back to Curacao. Thank you, Sister Gertrude of all of Tassing seems to know I'm here. You're a big man in a small town, Andreas. Word travels fast. Besides, Mousefinger tells me everything that goes on in Curacao. Who is Mousefinger? Our covenant cat and an excellent rat catcher. She's always wandering about. You'll see her sometimes, Caspar. I don't like cats. They hiss and scratch. Casper, stop. Oh, Mousefinger's harmless if you're not pilfering the garden or cellar. She's gotten as plump as me in her late years. Until later, sister. Bless you, Andreas. Uh, bless, bless you, Caspar. Mm. There's Mousefinger. We're gonna pet him. Look at this kitty. He deserves a good pet. Him and his murder mittens. Why is Strong Sad hiding in a medieval convent? Well, the answer is quite easy. Because they're strong and sad, and they're hiding in a medieval convent. I mean, you would too if you know, strangled someone to death or something similar to that. You just gotta get on the lam and run away. You know, you go to a convent. That's people don't look for you there. To the meadow. Hup, hup, hup. Ah, wildflowers. Let's go to the forest. So all I remember of the forest really is that we need to check it out because people skinny dip in the forest and like have sex here. So we're gonna bust someone. That's our goal. We gotta super sleuth our way in and catch them, and then you gotta scream, "Aha!" and just scare the ever-living bejesus out of them. That's one of the most important parts, is scaring the ever-living bejesus out of people. Especially when they think they're alone in a creepy forest, but they're not supposed to be taking any of the wood. Hey, old Smokey here. Let's go talk to him. Good to see you, Master Mailer. Alright. To the Druckers. Fuddruckers. Hey, Thomas. How you doing? Let's look in here. Anything changed? Come on, Casper. Look around. What have you learned? What have you learned, boy? Art. Like that. I know how to draw a cat. Let's go up to the mill, talk to these people. Hey, else. I guess we'll see if there's anyone at the outer farms. Martha. Hi. Helena. Hi. Okay, yeah, yeah. We've done our rounds, it looks like. Maybe we'll go into the Muller house. Talk to Ball. Pet the Stob. He's a whippet. Whip it good. Bum, 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 bum. When you whip it, you must whip it. Whip it good. Whip it night now. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, well, I think we've sleuthed this place pretty good. Back to the Fuddruckers. Drucker House. Oh my god, what is going on here? They're doing things that are totally bequeath them in their own home. Oh, hey, Madeline? Magdalene? Blah. Klaus. You're back. Good. You, we're almost ready to sit down to eat. Would you and Casper care to join us? Of course, thank you, Klaus. Okay, I guess we're eating with the Ruckers. Welcome back, Andreas, Caspar. Andreas, these are my friends, Benjamin and Horatio Summerfield. They're on their way to Prague. Longfinger time! Prague, an imperial city of the Holy Roman Empire. The city's mint made it the hub for German and Italian bankers and merchants, and its university became a gathering place for many Reformation thinkers. Look at this, like sexy, seductress, like ibex, toothed ibex, dragon, half dragon ibex, and these fucking cats are like, do you fucking see this tail and this long leg? This is like, hell yeah, man, I see this long leg. Look at it, it's crazy. I didn't know you could do that. This one's like, look, I don't even have a nose, but I can see it. Look at that. This one's like, I'm just killing all the rats with my huge muscles, and they always just like, oh shit, I'm just happy to be here. So, all right, thanks for the long-fingered fellows. Good day. Hello. Excuse me for not getting up. It's a bit difficult. Of course, I understand. It's nice to meet you both. Hello. Digiman 619. Hello, people. People. Hello. That sounded like a real word, Klaus. She's learning more of them every day. She'll be reading before long. That's a wonderful segue to the gift that I brought her. Oh? Considered a small apology, a book from the library. Wow, what am I apologizing for? A book from the Abbey Library. When's her birthday? I'm thinking to say an apology because you know what they say, if you don't know what you're apologizing for, it's okay to apologize because, you know, sometimes it just... Yeah, we're going to go with an apology. Well, all right, let me see this small apology. Here you are. Albertus Magnus, the Amalus Andreas, she's only 2 years old. You can read it until she's ready. I'm sure she'll learn quickly in a printer's house. I'm sure she'll learn quickly in a printer's house. Thanks for this. It's a nice thought. We should probably pray before we eat, assuming the Summerfields don't mind. Not at all. We're accustomed to being guests in Christian homes. Thank you for asking, Klaus. All right, I'll lead the prayer then. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty, through Christ and our Lord. Amen. Ramen. Oh. Amen. Klaus, thank you again for letting us stay here. It's been such a long trip. Oh. Is it time? Uh, no, I'm fine. I think I'm just sore everywhere. Oof. Anyway, we'd hoped to get home weeks ago, but the fighting has made it slow progress from Basel. Basel? Tossing is hardly on the way to Prague. We'd rather not get caught up in the battles between the Swabian League and the peasants. Swabian League, finger time! The Swabian League was a military group maintained by the free imperial cities of the Holy Roman Empire. Members included nobles, knights, and hired or retained mercenaries. Hmm. And the peasants, so we've taken a strange route. We were in Basel to do some business, but we didn't want to overstay our welcome. Okay. Is it really so bad for Jews there? Let's just say that they've gone back and forth enough on the Jews in Basel that it's best not to feel too comfortable. We felt comfortable enough with our host, but Benjamin is right. We couldn't stay for long. Do you know the printer Johann Forben? How can I not? He's turned Basel into the pride of Swiss printing. He has incredible artist workers working for him. All true, and he certainly don't mind that he publishes book in Hebrew. That's why we figured Benjamin and I are creating a Hebrew type for him. Turns out when your town banishes all the Jews, you have more difficult time finding Jews to work for you. Who could have guessed? I just wish it hadn't taken us this long to get home. We still have so far to go. It's lucky timing for me though. Now I have 2 printers and master artists at my table. It's true. It isn't all misfortune. Daddy. Ah yes, thank you. And a future printer and baby printer to be. Hassing hasn't seen this many artists under one roof in a while. It's amazing to see how far printing has come so quickly. Some of the engravings I've seen are incredible. What have you been working on in Prague? Well, the skills for printing and painting are not that similar. All right, let's flatter. We'll do some flattery. And new techniques, new types, and new styles are being developed every year. Benjamin is trying to create a more readable script of Yiddish. We have typeface for Hebrew, but it would be nice to have something separate for Yiddish. I think I've seen it before, but I wasn't able to recognize it. Yes, it's still a developing typeface and usually only used in Jewish women's books. I'd like our writing to be more accessible, especially to those who can only read Yiddish. Here, something like this. I'll be sure to send you some samples when I'm finished, Klaus. Good, I'd like the... Oof! I'm... Yes, I'm fine. Oh, okay, just gas. Klaus, what are you working on? I need to get ready to sell to travelers as the pass is open, but lately I've been printing the 12 articles for the town. 12 articles. Thanks to Father Thomas, everyone in town can read at least as well enough to make it through the sheet. It's got a lot of people talking and a lot are coming over to Otto's way of thinking. Well, you heard him yourself, Andreas. What do you think of what's happening in Tassing? The Abbey is so impoverished, they're selling off their library's greatest prizes for a fraction of what they're worth. I'm gonna say that. Are you saying you cheaped out on my daughter's present? You know I'd never cut costs where books are involved. Good point. I wasn't happy to hear it either, but I was able to get some manuscripts I've never would have been able to buy. I bought more than I should have, more than are going to be profitable to turn into printed books. If she were here, I'm sure Mari would. Mama. She would have given me an earful. Anyway, if the Abbey is in such a bad state, there must be someone the Abbot can appeal to for more money. Who? The Pope? The Duke of Bavaria may lend him military. Who's the Duke of Longfinger? The Duke of Bavaria. The title is held jointly by two brothers, Louis X and William IV. Both are working to suppress the peasant revolts. The Duke of Bavaria may lend him military aid, but money is unlikely. He could try to sit down with Otto and work something out. Otto tried to reason with him. The abbot won't listen. Alright, bread. Oh, fuck yeah, apple pie. We're gonna eat that first. We're sympathetic to what's going on here. We saw it all throughout Swabia. Peasants are suffering. It's true, but I worry what will happen in passing Nani? I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Peasants are no match for soldiers of the Swabian League. What is the Swabian League? Soldiers of the Swabian nobility meant to keep the peace in the empire. Mercenary soldiers for hire, they rally for coin, not for cause. Bastards who think they can crush people for the crime of standing up for themselves. Gosh. Sounds like the baby printer is about to be PC unload letter. Hey yo. Well, I think by saying bastards who think I'm gonna be siding more with them, and I've already kind of I kind of agree with the people, so we're gonna say that. Right or wrong, they can crush them. We saw their handiwork, it was brutal. If the peasants aren't careful, tasking could draw the wrong sort of attention. I know that Otto and the peasants are taking a risk, but I believe Otto will keep things peaceful. Anyway, it's not the Swabian League we have to worry about, but the soldiers of the Duke of Bavaria. Bavaria. The Prince Bishop has the church authority, but the Duke's lands surround Tassing and Curacao. Pottage. Klaus, I'm sorry for showing up yesterday without writing. You had every right to be angry. Klaus, I wanted to apologize for never writing back, so I was so caught up in work. You know how it is. I never got around to it. Klaus, I'm so sorry for never writing. What happened here in Tassing and Curacao, I wanted to forget it. Klaus, I'm so sorry for what happened to your family, and I'm sorry I never wrote back. I don't think I should. Yeah. Number one or number three? I'm gonna go with number one. You had every right to be angry. I've been traveling so much I missed most of your letters. And so much time passed when I finally heard about Bert and Marie. Um, I'm sorry. Oof. 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 I'll just stuff some bread in my mouth and make it less awkward. Uh, Oof. Oh, this is it. It's the big one. This is it. Prepare the baby cannon. Oh no, I was afraid of this. We can't travel now. This is all my fault. We should have left Basil earlier. I love you, Benjamin, but be quiet. I don't care. I need help. Yes, we need a midwife. Is there one who would accept Rachel? Agnes Stinner. She's Tassing's midwife. I could fetch Dr. Stultz. I don't like doctor. Let's get the midwife. Could you go get her? Uh, I think it would be best if I didn't. She doesn't like me. Yes, I should get her. Agnes has delivered every child in Tassing as long as I can remember. She would never turn away any woman away. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Klaus. You're a mensch. Enough of the thanks. Get me to the midwife. Yes. Andreas, you're forgiven. Kaspar, it was good to have you over, but both of you should get the fuck out. Thank you, Klaus. Good luck, Rachel. Thank you. I'll need it. I'll go fetch Agnes. Thank you for joining us, Andreas. Oh, I almost forgot. You should go see the bonfire preparations at the town commons. You missed them on your last visit. Close! I'm going! Thank you, Klaus. We'll be going. Take care. Nuns. Preparing the bonfire. Oh yeah, the Steiner. Her husband was the Mason, the one who I basically had sentenced to death. So yeah, we're kind of on the outs right now, but I'm really hoping that will. And I don't fucking like Stoltz. He's an asshole. I really don't like him. Something about his face. It's just ugly face. I just don't know. Ulrich. Anna. Gret. No one's talking to me. Okay, I see how it is. I just came for a sniff of bread anyway. Fresh baked bread. Oh, mein Gott. Everyone seems to be working hard for the bonfire tonight. The commons look festive, decorated like this. Look at all the flowers, Master, and the bonfire is huge. How's the fire coming? Those logs work out? All right, for you, Endris. Nearly finished with it. It's all in place, Otto. Good, good. All right, everyone, remember, after the bonfire tonight, we'll celebrate as usual. We will all gather in the woods, and the woman will collect herbs as traditional demands. Otto, the abbot has forbidden the harvesting in the forest. Please, for everyone's sake, reconsider your actions. Thank you, Father, but the abbot's orders goes against God's law. The forest belongs to all of us, as do its all game and the fowl for fish. You cannot claim ownership over that which the Lord has given us to hold in common. No, I'm sorry, Father. We'll proceed as planned. Tassing has never let anything get in the way of our St. John's customs as long as I can remember. We won't start now. And remember, tomorrow I will show you proof that as sure as the sun turns round on earth, God and our saints are with us. Waslav. Good day, Andreas. Hello, Brother Waslav. You looked upset at Otto's announcement. Is everything alright? Otto was becoming more aggressive in his defiance of the abbot. Father Garneau will not take this news well. The abbot doesn't like festivities? Hmm? Well, who's telling? Are you a tattletale? Hmm? How could the abbot stop them? He can't exactly chase them out of the woods himself. Man, how do I approach this? Are you a tattletale, Waslav? Hmm? Well, I'll be coy. The abbot doesn't like festivities? Oh, the bonfire is fine. I look forward to it every year, and the festival is wonderful. But willfully antagonizing the abbot by gathering herbs against his order, I'm afraid this won't end well. His order? Didn't you just hear Father Thomas, Andreas? The abbot declared the woods off limits. Anyhow, it's not for me to say. I'm sure the abbot will tell you more. He sent me with an invitation for you to dine with him tonight. I'm sure the father will want to discuss the situation over supper. Of course, Solitan. Thank you, Brother Waslav. Does the invitation extend to Caspar as well? I'm sorry, Andreas, but Father Abbot has asked you to come to his house alone. Phew! Please tell the Abbot I'll see him this evening. Have a good night, Lord Grimos. Well, I'm gonna rabble-rouse. Well, I guess I'll see what the fuss is about. I'll meet you back at the Golden Hand after dinner, alright? Can I help set up the the festival decorations while you're with the abbot? Yeah, but be back before sundown, alright? Yes, thank you, Master. I'll see you later. Fuck yeah, I'm out, nerd! Fuck, all the way to Vespers? Game! Alright, we'll talk to some people before we head to the old... Master Andreas, you best not keep the abbot waiting. Go on, meet up. We'll meet up after supper. Alright, don't get in trouble. I don't get in trouble. What are you talking about? Hello, Andreas. We're gonna look around. This bonfire is much simpler than the one in Nuremberg, but it's pretty all the same. Brigida? Hello, Andreas. Till? Hello, Master Mela. Andres? Andreas? Let's go to the Gertners. Big Jorg? Bader? Go to the Gertner's house, talk to him. Claire, are you going to the shindig? How about you, Ursula? El Peter? Yeah, no. No one's willing to talk. Mighty suspicious of y'all. Mighty suspicious. Planning some, Martel Tace, welcome, hello. I hope you've come to enjoy the stream. There'll be much fun and shenanigans and... Hey Veronica, how's it going? And goings on. Right now we're just rabble-rousing. Talking to the rabbles. Hey Otelia. Otelia Heine, heyo. Alright, we'll go up here. Hup, 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 up. Martin, the little bastage. Little piggoos. Go to the Druckers. I guess we'll go stop and say hi to the Druckers. Hello, everybody. Hey, Magdalene. Klaus. Anyone else here? I know they just, like, squozed out a baby, so... Go to the central town, see if there's anything here we can... Oh, can we go in the Steiner house? How you doing? Oh, yeah. Okay, so they're having the baby. Okay. She hates my guts, so I don't want to hang around there too long. But I, make my presence known. Cooking bread, okay. Alright, I guess the game's ramrodding me to, talk to the old abbot. Let's talk to Dr. Stultz real quick, just in case, just to reaffirm how much we hate his guts. Oh shit, he's not here. I wonder what he's doing. The Inskopf house? Is he, whittling wood, or what's he doing? No, he's right fucked off, okay. Alright, well, I guess we're off to, the abbot's house. Church? Da, 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 da. Anything in church? No, just run. There's no one in here. They won't see you running around in here. Alright, let's go to the mill. Anyone in the mailer house? Hey, why don't you guys... I'm gonna pet your dog while we're waiting, but like... Why aren't you guys at the shindig? You guys, Yeah, Steiner Nursery, exactly. Alright, I find this strange. Incredibly strange. Well, at this moment, we will then go into the forest. Just talk to old Smokey. Evening, Master Mailer. You're not taking part of the festivities? I came to ask you the same, but I didn't see you at the bonfire. I imagine it'd be a great chance to gather gossip. Huh! Plenty of gossip go around if one keeps their eyes open in the forest tonight. It's an enchanted evening. As for your question, I get enough fire and smoke as it is. And some things haven't changed over the years. Folks still dislike associating with the burner. Other than Andreas, he occasionally comes by, but I guess he has keep good relations for his trade. People continue to be fools. True, but it doesn't matter. I don't care. I've made my peace with the matter. For me, it's a night like most others. I prefer staying sober and observing the townsfolk. Easier to get all that gossip for the year to come, you know. Besides, I reckon I'm growing too old for mischief. Best let others run around in their silly costumes. I think you still have some youth in you. Like the sun rises at the highest point every year, so my back grows ever more crooked. But I appreciate you coming by. I wish you pleasant evening, Master Mailer. Well, until later. Until then. I mean, yeah, we totally came to, like, see him, not try and catch people, like, doing shenanigans in the waterfall or anything. Nope, nothing. No. I guess we go off to the meadow and to the, pet schlau. Kette. How you doing, Kette? Ah, yes, Chin scrumptious. Yes. Well, time to go fart in the abbot's face. I mean, he doesn't even think very highly of me anyway, so if anything, that'll probably improve his mood. Fuck. Okay, I'll go to the abbot's house through the back door. Mainly because I want to snoop around the church first. Hey, guy. Da 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 da. Ooh, Illuminata. Okay. Run. Mousefinger? Okay, Mousefinger's there. We're safe. We'll go into the Covenant. Yep. Oh, shit. Go back. Zadina. Greetings, Master Mailer. Damn it. Alright, fine. We're going into the church. You can't stop us, guy. What a jerk, anyway. Old Bailey. It's Christy. Guess we're gonna go to the dormitory. Anyone to talk to? Cloister? Come on. Guess the garden. Kitchen. Refectory. Ah, there you go. Lucas. Ferenc. Adic.
Is that you again, Andreas?
Yes, brother, I have a book I wanted to ask you about.
Oh, I'm afraid I may not be much help. I can barely read anymore.
I can describe it to you. It's a book of origins homilies written in a fine handbook.
And it is singed around the edges.
Yes, you know it. Do you know where it came from and who wrote it?
Andreas, forget this book.
What? Why?
It came from a place of fire and a terrible darkness.
What? What does that mean?
This cover, these leaves, they bear the marks of a great evil that was done. A soul can also bear such marks, carry them for a lifetime.
Whose soul? The person who wrote the book?
There is a presence that watches over this place, Andreas. A presence that wishes for things to remain as they are.
Longfinger, Marguerite, Smokey, Marguerite, Protector Kitty. Years ago, Smoky Kohler told me a story about a ghost in Roman ruins. Sister Margaret told me that before the Baron was murdered, she smelled the devil's presence at Curacao. A presence? What do you mean? The devil's presence at Curacao. Is that what you mean? Dot, dot, dot.
I cannot say any more, Andreas. I'm sorry.
What, really? You can't tell me any more?
I dare not, for your own good. God protect you.
You as well, brother. Matthew? Volkberg? Waslav? Rutger?
Andreas, it's good. It's wonderful to see you again. How have things been for you in Nuremberg?
I've actually been in Krakow recently. Nuremberg is wonderful, though.
I'm glad to hear it. Forgive me for asking, but how did you find the music in Krakow?
Excellent. King Sigmundsson and the Archbishop of Wawel are patrons of the ensembles and host foreign musicians at court.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear. I have heard Krakow is a beautiful city, and I am glad they are making beautiful music as well. I love our music, of course, but I'm interested in what is being created across Christendom. I suppose you came to pay your respects to Brother Piero. I'm so sorry, Andreas. He was a wonderful man and a faithful servant of Christ.
He was my friend and teacher.
Well, despite the occasion, it is good to see you again. God bless you, Andreas.
Florian, my one-eyed bandit, yeah. So what bugs me is we still do not have. There's still a cover-up. That handwriting. Someone who's wrote it. That person who wrote me messages. It's all linked up somehow. And we have to find a way. A way to. What the. Oh, okay. Thought it was going to show me something. I was like. Okay. The church then? Back here. Up, 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 up. Let's go to the crypt. We haven't been to the crypt in a while. And years, in fact. Hmm. Back up to the church, I guess. To the tower? Nothing. Dormitory, Old Bailey. Let's go to the Old Bailey, I guess. Check out the scriptorium. Just in case. Ah, the library. Come on. There has to be something for us. We gotta snoop around some before we have to talk to the abbot. Okay, well. I've tried. I feel like I'm missing certain information. Critical. Need to know information. Yeah, anyone could sneak in here and steal some books. Anyone. Anyone. Like, certainly not me. Why would I? Why would I steal a bunch of books? I would be the least likely person to steal your books, you know? Just because I have a love and fascination for them. I wouldn't do that. Mother Cecilia, Piero. Rest in peace, my old friend. At least he's not resting in pieces. Hey-o. Alright. I guess we'll go talk to the abbot. Like, check the cellar quick. Oh, it's just our buddy Cat. Okay, well. I mean, you gotta be thorough with these point-and-click games. You could just, you know, go right to the thing and just miss out on all sorts of stuff. Alright. Bum, 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 bum. God bless you, Andreas. I'm glad to see you received my invitation. Are you ready to eat? Yes. Good. Andreas, thank you for coming to dinner. I will admit I was surprised to receive your invitation, Father, but I am pleased to come. Yes, well, when I heard you had returned to Tassing, the Lord convinced convicted my heart to let bygones be bygones. I think it's high time we reconciled, Master Mailer. Please sit, and we will pray together. Bless us, O Lord, and these our gifts for which we are about to receive from your bounty. Lord, direct each of us here toward your wisdom, prudence, and guidance in our future actions. Through Christ and our Lord. Amen. Amen. Brother Waslav was indeed prompt in delivering my message. I'm surprised you deigned to drop by at all. You have done quite well for yourself, after all. It is good to see your time at Curacao was not squandered. You even look the part of a famous artist now. What have you been doing in recent years after leaving such a mess in Tassing? The city council did approve me as master artist in Nuremberg, you'll be blessed to hear. I have a commission of Mary the Christ waiting for me in Nuremberg, but my patron wants to keep it, adding more of his associates in. I'm dreading. Well, I'm going to use I spent most of my master years painting in Poland. I'm surprised anything is left there after all the rampaging of the Protestants. Krakow has a great deal of beautiful art. Father Hans Dürer has made a home there as the king's artist. Surely you've heard of his or his brother's work. Humph. What? That does not excuse the violence and the destruction against the church. The nobles have been doing more harm than the peasants, actually. They commission all sorts of sacrilegious work. But I doubt my travels are why you've asked me here. What's on your mind, Father? In truth, I'd hoped to discuss the rising tensions between the Abbey and the townsfolk. I'd like to clarify the situation for you, Andreas. Ooh, shit. Please, Abbot, I'm all ears. Clarify what exactly? Or should I be really fucking salty? Chat, what do you think? I mean, he was a right cunt, so it's not like he doesn't deserve both barrels. Mind thy salt. That's 3 for salt. I am kind of leaning towards saltiness, so both shakers. Okay, well, yeah, well, fuck it. This is precisely why I asked you here. I'm trying to prevent another terrible situation like that. Excuse me? I believe you've only heard from one side of the issue, Andreas. Otto's little speeches about taxes don't account for the entire situation. Why demand such high taxes then, father? Oh shit, I didn't get to choose what food I ate. What did I eat? With the scriptorium closure, the taxes are necessary to make up for lost income. What the fuck did I eat? I don't know what I ate. Son of a bitch. This is super important. How do I go back? Fuck. Surely there's another option. Do you really need to raise taxes that much? Why not ask the bishop for the help? Just because you decide to close the scriptorium doesn't mean the townfolk should suffer. Then why close the scriptorium at all? I don't understand it. Gersau is no longer able to keep up with the city's printing presses and artists. There are better uses of the father's time than books. Brother Guy has gone over the expenses himself. Raising taxes is the best way to cover these costs. Ah, delicious coffee. Hmm. But what about prohibiting the peasants from using the forest? That's a new restriction. All right, thank God. Pheasant, Lebkuchen. Oh fuck, I can't. I can't eat any. Can I eat some of his food? I guess we'll go some pheasant. The forest belongs to the abbey, and the peasants have no right to use it. Legally, it's theft. It doesn't harm the abbey to let the townsfolk pick up sticks. Why bring the issue up with me then? You need to talk to the townsfolk, not me. I don't have a stake in this. True, Swabian and Bavarian law allow you to control these lands as you wish, but the peasants are saying these restrictions go against God's divine law, not any imperial, father. God, in his wisdom, established the church with his law, and they would do well to remember that. But God But doesn't God's law account for the graciousness and charity? The peasants have exhausted my graciousness and charity for too long already, and have little regard for the church's authority itself. The monastery and church exist to help stop such foolishness, and to help regulate mankind's sin and greed. The peasants and townfolks have gone too far. I hear they will continue their disobedience by collecting herbs on St. John's Eve. The whole town knows I've forbidden it. The matter is grave, and I will excommunicate anyone who defies my order. You would condemn the town over something so petty? That certainly creates an ultimatum. That's insane. Remain silent. Oh my lord. I mean, he's doing it for no other reason to be petty. Yeah, you would condemn the town over something so petty. Seriously. This is this whole issue is because you're being petty. That is up to them. No, it's up to you, Father Gernal, you dickhead. I'm gonna eat these Luckenbrechen. Remaining impartial will be impossible as long as you're in town. Support me in ending this foolish rebellion. You have a reputation in town, Andreas. You're a successful man, and the townsfolk believe they are like you. Yes, join the Emperor, join the dark side. I'd like you to continue the other townsfolk. The printer, for example, that this uprising is not for their best interests. The rest of the town will follow, and the peasants will have no choice to resist. We can end this peacefully. Yeah, he's really not making much of a case at all. I, I don't want the town to come to harm, but it is a precarious situation. But I understand your point of view, Father. The peasants have genuine grievances. Why not talk to them and negotiate? I want no part in this either. I don't have a stake in this, and I don't want to make it enemies. The peasants are right, Father. You have been too harsh on them, and I won't help. Damn your plan. And damn you, Father. I mean, they have genuine grievances. Why not talk to them and negotiate? Yeah, I'm gonna go with two just because I feel that they like I still want to be somewhat level-headed. I'm not a forgiving man, but Otto's stubbornness has challenged even me. It's your job to be forgiving. Literally, it's in the title. Otto is past the point of talking, Andreas, and why am I begging you? That's why I'm begging you to help in the matter. Please, take more time to think about it. I apologize. We must conclude for now. I must excuse myself. I am expected to lead a sermon at Compline tonight. Think on what we've discussed, Andreas. I trust you can find your way out. I will, Father Abbot. Good night. Fuck yeah, it's nighttime. We're going to the woods. Return to the commons. Oh, I took the pie, don't worry. We're gonna pet his fucking dog. I'm gonna wipe this dog. Like, I specifically got bacon grease on my hand to wipe on the dog, so the dog would have a great time later on when he's cleaning his coat. He's gonna be like, oh, fuck yeah, bacon grease. This man likes me. And it's true. I always did that for my dog. I'd make sure I'd have like sticky hands of like really fatty, greasy, delicious food. Give the dog a good couple pets, and then he'd be like, he'd have a nice little present later on. I mean, when you're used to just licking your butthole constantly, I imagine like the nice surprising taste of bacon would be a nice change up for once in a while. You know how it is. It's a common problem we're all faced with at times. You in the cloister? Cloister, my oyster? You in here? Nope. To the garden? Alright. To the animal pens. The abattoir. The pigoos. The growly boys. Alright, well, back to the garden then. Woof woof. You can guarantee I took that pie and I'm eating it on the way. Just like, Alright. Hey, guy. Let me go to the convent. See if I can talk to him. Lumina, can you speak some sense? No. Okay, fine. I tried. Just trying to prevent a war. To survive a war, you gotta become a war. 'Tis a law abbey. We're gonna cut through the forest. It's like I said, it is my goal to catch people in the act. No one. The waterfall. Ha! Got him. God bless you, Andreas. Martha. Hi. Go to the mine. I knew we'd catch people here, causing a ruckus. Da 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 da. Smokey! Hey, Smokey. He didn't want to talk, which is fine. Where's that faker? The fakey face of the faker Fakerton. The Druckers. I guess we're gonna go to the Gammons. Otilia.
Well, well, Andreas the painter.
Oh, good to see you too, Otilia.
Hmm? When did I say it was good to see you? Well, you saved my house. I suppose it's nice to see a friendly face. Anyway, no time to talk now, fancy man. It's time to go to the fire.
Does St. John's Eve mean a lot to you?
The Saint's Eve, right. And Arian's Mama Percha. No sartain questcard per te. Vive nos clamanti. Ha 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 ha. All right, I'm going to too. Enjoy the evening, Andreas. But if you want my advice, stay out of the woods tonight.
I'm. Don't you fuck with me. I'm gonna catch people skinny dipping, and there ain't nothing you can do to stop me. You understand? Nothing. Gasper, stay out of trouble. Master Andreas, look how big the bonfire is. The decorations are so fancy. The St. John's Eve Festival is a big event for Tassing. I missed it last time I was here. Haven't you ever been to a festival like this, Gaspar? No, I've never seen anything like this. Can I stay at the bonfire and see the costumes and watch them collect herbs, Master Mailer, please? Alright, but follow along and don't get in their way. I'm too tired for the festival. I think I'll just turn in for the night. That's fine. Yes, I promise I won't make trouble. You'll see me tomorrow. Well, Duck Carl. Evening, Andreas. Say, how do you like the bonfire we built? It's nice this year, big and sturdy. It's a fine setup, Carl. Excellent work. I know we can't compare to where you're from, but we still give it our all in celebration of the light who prepared the way for our Lord. Anton, you remember Andreas Mailer, the master artist? Yeah, I've seen him around town. Son, be polite. Radon 86, I am looking for my fake so I can reclaim my name and lose this underscore in my name. Oh, interesting. Murder them, Radon. We believe. Huh. Hello, Master Mailer. How are you? I'm well, thank you, young man. Now this is a well-raised kid. Does as he's told. Not always. A bit of a rascal, mind you, but he's not good head. But he's got a good head and a good heart, which he likes to hide behind to sneer. Ugh, Dad, will you stop? Easy. Easy to rile you up, just like your mother. How is Helena? Is she not... Longfinger! Helena! Da-na-na-na-na! Is she not tending the bonfire? She'll join us later, and she went with Martha to dip their toes in the stream and to pick some flowers for the garlands and wreaths. Longfinger, Martha! Yeah, we saw them at the pond. It's important to hold to traditions. You're right, especially with the times we're having.
Besides, maybe Martha and Helena will come across a blossom of a fern out there. Ha ha.
What's so funny about that?
Ferns don't flower. That means no power to speak with animals for you, boy.
In Poland, young couples go into the woods together searching for the fern. It's like an engagement ritual. Don't worry, Anton. You can always get a garland with St. John's wort to ward off any demons and evil spirits. We're gonna go with that.
Yeah, yeah, got that, Anton. Make sure to keep your eyes open for those spirits walking the earth tonight.
Evil spirits and demons? I've never seen any myself.
And you won't have to if we're careful, my boy. The bonfire will frighten them off with the help of the Lord. It's why we have the feast and the celebrations.
Speaking of what you think of the festival so far, Anton.
It's fun, I guess. I like the fires when they're lit. The mountains get to twinkle like the stars. I don't like when people get drunk and rowdy. As the night goes on, they get into fights and all.
Oh, anyone in particular?
Well, not as much lately, but Martin used to get in trouble. Anton's got a good eye. Martin's been a solid fellow once he came back, but he sometimes drinks too much. He's calmed down lately, you know. He used to be kind of a shit.
Language boy.
God doesn't look kindly on the blaspheming. But those are your words, Dad.
Best you don't quote me.
Quote the scripture instead. It's better for your soul.
Listen to your father, Anton.
I will, I do. Jesus. Hey, what did I just say? Don't let your mother catch you with that mouth.
Well, I'll let you get back to the festivals now.
It was a pleasure until later, Andreas. Bye.
It's Dr. Werner. Fucking Werner face. Andreas? Salutations, Andreas. Most wonderful to see you here.
I see you two have met. What do you want with an inventor?
I'll make all manner of mechanical contraptions filled with gears and levers and other such delights. Andreas is a man of the mind. Why shouldn't he find interest in my work?
For all the use it is.
The mind of the inventor exists to create, to build, to go off one step further.
One step further towards the garbage heap.
It makes sense you'd also be rude to your friends, Werner.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ha ha! Yes.
Perhaps you'll find a friend yourself someday, Master Mailer.
Andreas, have you had a chance to look around town tonight? I imagine the sights could inspire your artistic mind. Uh, what do you mean? Tasting certainly looks cheerful with the decorations and the bonfire. I think I want to be a little... What do you mean? Well, look at the peasants' ingenuity on display. The bonfire itself, for example... Ugh. It is built to allow the air and the heat to flow through it at great speed, and how it roars. It is a clever piece of construction, but Otto's a clever man. It is a feat almost worthy of a university degree. These people have natural traditions. They've managed to figure out many clever things without even the most cursory education. It is knowledge that hails from preceding generations. I've lived the experience passed along the chain of time. Not quite the knowledge of a rigorously educated mind, perhaps, but nonetheless useful. Don't you need a university education to be smart?
Of course you would say that. Neither of you know these people like I do. God has assigned them their place in order of the world for good reason.
There is some merit in learning from the peasants, even you, Werner, given their understanding of herbal remedies. Their traditions are profane. Consider the Eve of St. John, tainted by their pagan rituals. It's an affront to Christ. Saint Eligus warned against precisely this nearly 1,000 years ago. Saint Eligus, patron saint of goldsmiths, bishop of Nyon, Tournai, worked tirelessly to convert the pagans of the Flanders to Christianity. And nothing has come of these pagan festivals in all that time. The harm infects a man's eternal soul. You might not see it, but God can. Where'd this newfound piety come from? Don't pretend to know anything about me. I've been on the pilgrimage to Aachen. Oh fuck, I didn't. No! I don't. No, I didn't click the long finger. I have visited the Marschrin and stood in the presence of the holy relics, the Marschrin. And an ornate golden reliquary in the Aachen Cathedral. It holds the swaddling clothes and loincloth of Jesus, the Virgin Mary's dress, and the decapitation cloth of John the Baptist. Oh, I see. To be in the presence of St. John the Baptist's beheading cloth was an experience I will never forget. St. John the Baptist, prophet and forerunner of Jesus Christ, as his name suggests. He was responsible for baptizing Jesus. He was beheaded at the command of Herod Antipas. I'm glad you've had an experience. Glad your family must be proud. They are. Grand, now I think it is time we return to the festival. We're here to celebrate. I'll let you continue with your evening then. Good night. A very good night. Oh, and do come by my workshop, Master Mailer. I would love to exchange ideas. It would be my pleasure. Splendid until then, Mailer. The reason why I came here, the fake name, was because the word that he followed you 5 months ago, and, and I thought he was here. Oh, someone followed me 5 months ago, huh? A lot of people follow us. Like, if the Night Owl was here, he'd probably make you follow us too if you haven't already followed us, so. That's Dr. Brigida.
Why, Martin, look at who it is. Good evening, Andreas.
Andreas, you're staying for the festival, I hope?
Of course he's staying. Who would miss this, especially after your burly boys built such a beautiful bonfire?
Built a beautiful bonfire. A burly boy like me would do anything for you, Dove. Couldn't help myself. I'd stare at them blankly. Brigida Martin, you're both feeling very festive, I see. The food, the fires, the dancing, it really is a night to enjoy.
It's to honor the anniversary of the birth of the blessed John, a vigil for he who has prepared the way.
Yes, yes, and he'd like everyone to have a good mood in their hearts and a good food in their bellies. Hmm.
As a hermit who wandered in the desert living off locusts and wild honey, he probably wouldn't agree.
I'd like to live off some of that wild honey myself if you catch my meaning. So, you going to heed Otto's call and go into the forest? No, I'm really not looking for trouble. There's enough of that going around. Right, I heard you have a tendency to get into trouble with drinking and brawling. Even though you supported him earlier during his speech, and you, Brigida, not gathering any herbs. I don't want to piss him off.
My place is by my Martin's side. The word of the abbot is the word of the church. It isn't proper to go against the word of the church.
Only slightly less improper than the time you spend with Veronica. Dot, dot, dot. Oh, Brigida, I'm sorry. It was a joke. It came out poorly. He caught him scissoring, I bet. It's good for the heart to have cherished friends. It's fine. Andreas, I was about to say the bonfire is enough. We will dance until our legs begin to wear, right, Martin? Would not miss it for the world. That's delightful. I hope you have a great evening. You as well, Andreas. Until later. Ill Peter, how you doing? You feeling ill?
Good evening, Andreas. Nice to see you here.
Grandpa, look who it is.
Eh? Oh, artist, you're still around?
You told me to find you at the bonfire.
Yeah, I guess I did. Seems like you got some sense then. So, do you have any? So, do you have your mask?
I didn't realize I was supposed to bring one.
Puh! The fools I have to suffer. The masks are to protect us as we banish the witches and spirits into the Petshu's path. She punishes all humans she finds in the woods on St. John's Eve, since only witches are out in the wilderness. Ah, delicious coffee. Anyone caught will be turned into animals, but no one's a priest. But no one but a priest can turn you back.
Oh no, to be brought low. Well, I guess I can imagine a worse punishment.
You joke, Arties, but you won't be laughing when Percha finds you. Stay indoors tonight. If you want to come outside, stay within the light of St. John's fire. At least St. John said he has blessed the herbs in the forest this night. And the woman will gather the herbs regardless of that bastard abbot.
It's certainly important to stockpile some for the winter. Thank you for teaching more about your local traditions.
Eh. Cough, cough, cough. Hey, Big George.
Hmm?
You grab some of those ashes with you after the bonfire has died down.
Fine. What are the ashes for?
It's to spread across the garden, ensures a good harvest. Figure you city people don't know shite.
Don't be like that, Grandpa. Now that story time is over, how are you enjoying the evening so far, Andreas? I've spoken to a few other people here, very enlightening. It's the best time to spend with your friends. Have you heard anything interesting?
Peh, gossip. You two are like that, burner in the forest, Smokey. That's the one. Always nosy about other people.
I've also been invited to have dinner with the abbot. Guess the talking never stops. Smokey is a bit inquisitive, but he's a good man. Ignore him. Yes, it has been fun to hear what people think about Satan. I've also been invited to have dinner with the abbot. I guess the talking never stops. Hmm. I mean, Smokey, he's a good man. She has a bucket on her head. She's from Skyrim. Um, Smokey's a good man. He doesn't deserve.
Puh, guess at least he's not the bastard like the abbot. Cough, cough, cough.
I think we've taken enough of Andres' time, haven't we? Enjoy the night. Celebrations until then.
Humph.
Alright, till then. Hello, Master Mater. Evening Till, enjoying the festivities? Very much.
Perhaps I feel a tad old for the most active aid of the celebrations, but I enjoy the night and the sounds. Did you know the words for the summers solstice lead back to Romani?
I thought you didn't read Latin.
I've picked up a few words over the years, and I still have the mind to put the two and two together.
Dimedium facte cu sepet abit sepere ode. He who has begun is half done, dare to know. Yes, Vitas homo quer inventing sapium. Happy is a man who finds wisdom. It's not much, I admit. Preserves and the occasional word since solstitium, such as it looks at the time of years. The sun rises, higher for a long time, and then it stays there before falling again. A fitting allegory for the great cosmic arc of mankind, rise and fall. But to make up for that, dancing, leaping, songs, joy, and mirth. People do seem elated, although I don't think the same applies to about Abbot Gurner. Are those courts in danger? I agree. Going against the decree of the abbey like so. The festival has always had a rebellious streak of jest and mockery. I don't see it as sacred as some. The church would disagree. We are to honor a major saint. It has to be sacred enough for the church not to condemn it as heretical. And what are we mocking? Yeah, the church has to put to enough, Master Mailer. I wish I could read more about all of this. Well, with the Abbey selling books from their library, I hoped I could get some for myself, but it proved to be far too expensive. Klaus and his printings have proven to be more use and a fair bit cheaper. Have you come across any interesting tales? I have indeed, Master Mailer. As I didn't quite understand everything, the text was in Latin. It was a Romani named Strebo, and it was about geography. That's why I noticed it. Ah, the noted philosopher and historian. He was actually Greek by birth. I imagine you're reading his Geographica. Yes, that could have been it. The book is always about many kinds of barbarians, which also include the Ratai tribe I read about years ago. The people who used to live in this very land before the Romani arrived. He called this place Ratium and describes it as a cluster of daub huts and its peaceful, hostile, and warlike, only interested in hunting and fighting. There was something about Munas and his sons, but I couldn't understand a lot of it. In any case, when the Romani came, most of these locals were driven out, but some were captured by the work in the fields and the mines. What were they mining? Salt, I guess. It used to be the backbone of this land. What happened to the locals who were forced out? No idea. I could imagine that after the Romanis were driven off, when their empire started falling apart, maybe the barbarians came back. But here's a but here are they Zilly the same people or someone else. I guess we may never know. Thank you for the quick history, but I'll get back to you to the festivities. Enjoy yourself tonight, Master Mailers. Until laters. Alright, well I think I've spoken to everyone now here. So I'm gonna run to the restroom really quick and I'll be back in just a minute. Yeah, the bucket lady is definitely trying to show off some major cleavage. All right, well, let us run around real quick. Gertners. Let's check out the central town just in case anyone's not partying it up. No, we know they're all busy doing other things. I didn't see the Gertners. Well, I guess I saw Big Jarl. Town Commons. The Bowers. I mean, everyone is at the thing. What about to the Druckers? Let's check out here. Nope. I guess we'll do another run in the forest. Now that we've spoken to a bunch of people. Huh. Let's go check out the salt mine. Huh. I do not have a mask anywhere. No. Well, shit. I guess we're gonna head back to, the Commons. Is anyone else there to talk? I've spoke with everyone. I guess I'm tired. I guess... Fuck. I was supposed to go back to... Go to sleep? That kinda sucks. Really? Father Gnar. Seen anything else? I told him to come to celebration. Alright, well, I mean, I guess... I mean, I kind of already looked for the witch. I didn't see her. You know what? Let us check one place. Let us check the mill. We'll check down here. The Roman ruins? Anything? Nothing. Bollocks. No one in the miller's house? And, okay, I think I've exhausted all my options. I guess I'll go back and... Yeah, the skinny... I already checked and there's a family there and they're just, hanging out, so... Maybe I'll talk to, everyone at the church, no? Alright, well, I guess that's all I have to do. Guess I'm gonna go... It's getting late. Yep, go to sleep. Although I was genuinely interested in checking out the forest. I guess I don't get that option. Oh shit. We're going off to Dreamland. We haven't been here in a while. Oh, Grubfist is rated with 6 people. Welcome, Grubfist and company. Oh shit, where are we gonna go? Oh, we gotta go. Hey, wait, go up here and gonna go here and oh wait, no, I am the duty head. Oh, wait. No, it's a labyrinth. That's right. So the difference between a labyrinth and a maze is a labyrinth is a long, convoluted path which will eventually get you to your destination. Kind of like how life is. Whereas a maze will leave you down dead ends and keep you lost. You don't actually get lost in a labyrinth. You just follow the path. Sabine. Andreas. What is it? Sabine. What? Come home. I will soon. You're lying. Sometimes I think you must despise me. But maybe it's worse than that. Maybe I'm nothing to be regarded at all. What am I to you now? An annoyance, a bother? A nuisance to be ignored while you lead another life in Krakow? Was there ever an ounce of love in your heart for me? Oh gosh, of course there was. This was never about love, Sabine. As much as you had for me. Uh, Gosh, man. I don't even know you, Sabine. We'll just say, yeah, of course there was. But no longer. I hate talking to you when you're like this. You hate everything about me. I don't hate you. You don't love me. It doesn't matter. Go back to your books, the only thing that make you happy. This house is so lonely without him. Stop. Your presence would only amplify the grief. Stop! Leave me alone. Leave me alone with the memory of him. Stop! Just leave me alone, just for one night. One night where I don't have to dream about him. Please, I guess their son died is what it is. Thank you. Gonna fucking walk along my path all sad and upset now. I'm dreaming about my dead son and my guilt for, you know, my wife of possibly not loving her or anything. August. Ah, Andreas. August? Hello, August. What am I supposed to do? Just wait here with you? I know you aren't going to say anything. You never say anything. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything for you. I suppose there's not much one can do against the plague. Do you get tired where you are? Last time I saw you, I said goodnight to you. I couldn't come to bed, so I stood in the doorway. I just stood in the dark. I didn't say anything back. You didn't say anything back, so I said it again. I don't know how long I stood there, just waiting for you to say goodnight. You still look the same age to me. I wonder if I'll ever forget your face. Do I remember your mother as she is? Or am I just thinking of some perversion of Daniel's portrait? I remember loving her. Can you ever picture someone clearly if you love them? Can you ever picture someone clearly if you hate them? If you love them. I loved you, little boy. I loved you so much. Sometimes I wish I could die so I wouldn't feel it anymore. But I can't. So I retrace my steps every night, and I find my way back to her, back to you. I love you, August. Good night. That's not gut-wrenching at all. Nope, not at all. Perfectly good now. What happened to this place? Where is Prester John? And where are Socrates and Saint Grobian? Grobian wasn't on the ship of fools. Melancholia. Won't you answer me? No thoughts for Beatrice? You are Beatrice, aren't you? Once. I was a voice of caution, of prudence. And now? More and less than caution. The ache of doubt that stiffens to paralysis. Paralysis that breeds despair. Melancholia. What happened to you? What happened to you happens to us. The foundation of this city are still moored within the ocean of your mind. Its court does not rule your mind. Your mind rules this court. Once reason, curiosity, and the foolishness of youth dwelt under the aegis of your intellect. I am all that remains, the melancholy of life's autumn. But it is only June. Is that it then? How did it come to this? How did it come to this? You have turned your gaze to your own dark center. You know the courses of your own life. Yeah, he is much older. It's been 7 years since the first half. You know how your choices you've made have brought you here? What am I supposed to do about it now? Change your life. Wait, I shouldn't be here. I needed to help someone. Is Casper all right? Casper, Finger! The nerd boy, yes! Oh, so your thoughts aren't entirely turned inward. There is still something in you that cares for others in spite of your melancholy. Perhaps there is still hope for us. Wake up, Andreas. Fuck, I should have been harsher. I should have told the boy not to. Oh shit. Oh shit, it was a giant Asselman. Oh man. We gotta find Casper. Let me slam some coffee real quick. Delicious coffee. Alright, let's inspect here. Let's wheeze some juice. And let's be on our way to the meadow. Casper? 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 Go to the commons. We'll see who's here. Oh shit. The bonfire is much simpler than the one in Nuremberg. Okay, well, let's talk to Otto then. Hello, Andreas. Enjoying the bonfire? Your costume looks just like a fancy night dress. This is my night dress, Otto. I'm looking for Caspar. Have you seen him? No, I haven't seen the boy tonight. A group of townspeople went into the forest to collect herbs, though. You might see if he wandered off with them. Enjoy the festival while you're at it, Andreas. We're showing the abbot what for. Oh. Oh. Come on. Alright. Is everyone's door locked? Run! Yeah, everyone's door is locked. To the Druckers. Let's check the mill real quick. Because I know once I go to the forest, shit's gonna hit the fan. So I just kind of want to do a once over. Make sure I'm not missing something. Because few things upset me more when you just miss something. Let's pet Schlau. Yeah. This always raises my spirits. Wampahoth, yeah. She had a couple of huge Wampathoths. There's a lot of commotion tonight. It sounds like everyone's gone to the woods. Fuck. Well, let's just go to the woods then. Let's go to Smokey. Smokey! Oh, fuck. Oh, I thought the squirrel had died too. I was like, he'd partied too hard. Yeah, don't care about that. Yeah, hey. Hey. Okay, yeah, yeah. Alright, let's check out the shrine. There you are. Who the fuck was that, Casper? Who the fuck was that? Master Andreas, what are you doing out here? Casper, thank God, I was worried when you didn't come back. Where have you been? I was at the bonfire with Killian, but I heard a ruckus from deeper in the woods. See, I left to go see what it was. Killian. This little boy, huh? Father could know. What are you doing out here? I was chasing one of the town folks, but lost track of the costume buffoon. The forest is off limits. I'll figure out who's breaking the rules and excommunicate them myself. What was that? Somebody's screaming in town. They're really taking this nonsense too far this year. Let's go back to town together and see what the noise was. They're all the same thing. Why do I even get a choice? Meeting at the shrine. Alright, well. No, God, I wanted to see the nudie people. Damn it! You fucked this up for me. The one thing I wanted. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Jasper, don't do it. It'll take your head off. I've never seen these flowers before. I wonder where they found them. Who was that running off anyway? It's too hard to tell who was in those stupid costumes. We can worry about that later. Let's check on the town first. Oh God, Otto, what's happened? Werner, is he dead? Yes, I'm afraid so. Someone released the rope. The platform crushed him. What? How did this happen? Baltus and Leithart. I heard the crash and stepped outside to see what had happened. Right, and from there I saw a figure in costume rushing off to the Rathus. Let's see who we have here. Who are we missing? Big Jarl's here. The only person we're really missing is, man, little asshole himself. It must have been whoever released the rope. And what were you doing all this, Learnhardt? Enjoying the light meal with these gentlemen. Ah, what a shame you can't blame me for this, Peter. Caspar, look to see if Otto had a note. Huh? Do it! How fucking nice of you, asshole. No, Master, there's nothing. Are you certain? What were you expecting? I'm not sure. You have the light, dickhead. Eva. My God! Oh no! No, 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 no! You! The abbot must have killed him.
bastard always had it out for Otto. We all knew it. We need answers.
How dare you? I won't just stand here and be accused of such a fool act by a peasant. He's running like a bitch.
Go after him!
Wait, no, the abbot was with us. He's innocent. That's right, there's no way he could have killed Otto. Grab the artist and the boy too. We'll get to the bottom of this. Casper, run!
Shit!
To the abbey! Run for your life, mother trucker! Oh god. Oh god. Oh Jeebus. Sweet Samba Jeebus. Oh, the peasants are so pissed off. What did I do? What did I do? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, such a long run. Woo. Casper, if I trip you, you'll slow him down. Yeah, the peasants are revolting. I know, fucking peasants are so revolting. To the library now! They ran to the church this way! They locked the door! Ah, shit. Andreas, get out of the way! Otto's death demands justice! Nice. Alright, I have to AFK 1 second. I will be right back. Need to grab another cup of coffee. Alright, copy obtained. I have no idea what the fuck this game is or what it's about, but I keep putting it on my every time I see it. It's just so weird. It keeps attracting me. It's a great game. It's a lot of fun, Saren42. The abbot couldn't have killed Otto. He was with us when we found the body. That's true, he did arrive with you, but you don't know where he was before that, do you, Andreas? Peter. Who else would want to kill Otto? Coward killer Andreas, move! Shit. I'm not moving, I won't let you in. If you go after Father Gano, the real killer will get away. I don't like this stance any more than you, but violence is not the answer, stand your ground. We must attend to the law whoever killed him. Gernot would not have had time to run from the commons to the forest to come back with us. Shit. Waller's smart logic boy. I feel like if we say the law, the peasants won't, they don't really give a shit about the law right now, but maybe logic. Because these ones are just gonna get me fucking beat up. So we're gonna go with logic. Yeah, it's logic. There must be another killer, don't you see? No mercy! Face us! He's a monster! If those monks don't come out, we'll set fire to this whole damn place and cook them. You've all gone mad! Even if you don't trust the abbot, trust me. I swear he wasn't the one to do it. He was with me. Lecourneau wasn't the only one who disagreed or disliked Otto. There must be someone else who killed him. You have good reason to hate the abbot, but he's not the culprit here. Everyone was in costume, so anybody could have had the chance to kill Otto for any reason. Yeah, I didn't recognize most of you in your outfits until you talked to me. Fine, damn it. You've got 1 day to find whoever you think is the real killer, Andreas. Otherwise, we will come back for the abbot. Ava. Andreas, all I want is justice for my husband. Please, you must find the murderer. I swear I'll find whoever really killed Otto. Well, shit. Shit. The peasants are really convinced that Gernot killed Otto, but it was impossible. Peter's temper got in the way, the abbot as his easy target because he was at odds with Otto and his cause. There is no secret Gernot and Otto were at odds. I don't wish death on the man, but the abbot is an ass. Many of the peasants hate the abbot and would like to see him suffer like they have. Master Peter was furious. He only's giving you a day to find the murderer. Why do you even have to agree to who really killed Otto anyway? It didn't turn out well last time, did it? Why do it again? The law needs to be upheld. If no one else will do it, I will. I'm pretty sure what could happen to... I'm pretty worried about what could happen in the library. No. I mean, I am, but... You know, the law needs to be upheld. The law! That's one way to look at it, Master. So who do you think did it then? Where do we even start? We should start to talk to Lenhart. He always hated the peasants and supported the abbot. He was real vocal against Otto in the town common the other day. He might have hated Otto enough to kill him. It's worth talking to him and finding out. Oh, and what about Martin Bauer? When we saw him talking to Otto, they seemed to be arguing over something. That's true. Martin wasn't anywhere to be seen, remember? Martin and his wife seemed determined to leave early. They didn't go to the forest. They were planning on leaving and everything, so... it's not likely Martin supported Otto and the peasants. Martin was always an ass. If they had a bad enough argument, he could have wanted to kill Otto. It would be worth talking to Martin to see what they were discussing. He might have an idea of who... Yeah. Good idea. Who else then? I can't think of anyone else who'd want to kill Otto. I'm sure we can find some other suspects. We'll have to do some more investigating to find out who the murderer is, but we'd better move fast. Could the murderer confess to Father Thomas? Probably not. That would be foolhardy. Well, maybe even a murderer did it. Father Thomas is bound by the seal of confession. He won't tell us. However, we could eavesdrop on confessions. Since St. John's Eve just happened, the townsfolk will all come in to confess. Oh yeah, one of the town folks might have heard something anyway. It's a good place to start. We could have asked around at the Golden Hand. Travelers might have seen or heard something useful. People will tell outsiders anything. They might have heard something we missed. What about the person who ran by us in the forest? They were wearing these flowers. I've never seen them before. Right, we have to find the source of those flowers in the woods. That might give us some sort of connection to the killer. Have a good night, UNC Samurai. Wampahoth, it was me. Damn it, Wampahoth. How could you? We have a lot of good places to start. Even though time is short, we have a good chance of finding the real killer. Alright, let's get to work. A yellow flower. And I think on this note, I'm gonna go ahead and call it an evening here. And the reason is because I would like to get it all wrapped up in one session next week. I think that's gonna get us to the end. Because I don't know how much longer this will take, and I'd hate to drag on for another couple hours, but it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of interesting stuff and a lot of people to point our fingers at and who to blame. You know, see what murderers are about. Put our investigation skills to the test. Um, Maybe see the abbot killed. I don't know. We'll see. There's a many possibilities, and we're gonna find one of them. I hope you all had a lot of fun. Duzlu, I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. I will be streaming this next Wednesday as well. This time minus 2 hours, and then yeah, I'm really digging this. And the thing is this game prompts you to have multiple playthroughs because there's a ton of things. So looking through achievements and stuff, there's a ton of achievements I missed. So there's a lot of options I really didn't get a chance to play through. And having different historical backgrounds and all that can change dialogue options and change a lot of things. So, I doubt I'll play it again on stream, but like I definitely might play through it on my own time. Um, I'm glad you enjoyed the voice acting. Like the problem is it's a week between these streams, so sometimes I forget all the voices. uh, but I do like to give everyone a different voice, if I can help it, and especially if I can remember it, because I'm sure like I imagine because in my own head I imagine watching these again, and like each episode would be like completely different voices, pretty much for everyone except for Andreas. But everyone like every week gets a different voice, which in my head just how it fits them that week. Uh, yeah, and more than ending without a clear killer. Yeah, who knows? Who knows what type of killer it could be about? I think there's a good chance that you never really truly know who the killer is. It's just your assumptions. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I had a lot of fun with you tonight. This has been WBPL 76 with AK Lone Wolf. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful week as well. And, stay frosty.